Glendora.
Thank you so much for coming from Connecticut over to the Happy House.
You're welcome.
Billy, myself and Mary Ramage are very anxious for you to make the song that you wrote into our theme song and give us a play of it right now.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
A Chat with Glendora is my favorite show. She'll tell you all the things that you need to know to live a good life, to prosper and grow. A Chat with Glendora is my favorite show. Glendora is my favorite show. There's cat's tales and wives' tales and long talks with God. There's interviews and recipes and even my dog. There's singing, there's dancing, there's you and there's me. So please watch Glendora on cable TV.
The hopeless Lord abide with me. Hi there, folks. How are you today? Do you know that this is more like spring than winter? March the 10th. And you know that spring might come after all? My name is Glendora. Call me up and tell me your name. I asked the Reverend Scott Bartlett in Willimantic, Ebenezer Lutheran Church, to tell me about good things that are going on in the Willimantic, Windham area. And he has a magnificent response. He sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 DVDs, and I would like to play them for you. And it's the it's going all over your cable area covered by Charter Communications. And that includes Willimantic, Windham, Thompson, hello folks in Thompson, Woodstock, Eastford, Pomfret, Ashford, Willington, Coventry. There's a lot of Buells who live up there. Mansfield, Chaplin, Hampton, Brooklyn, hello, Canterbury, Scotland, Columbia, and Lebanon. There's 15 municipalities, I believe. And that's a very big signal. And so, what do you say I sit down and I play you one of these videotapes, and we'll go on to the others. And we'll call up Reverend Bartlett, and we'll have him meet you and talk to you about how these things come about and what else is coming up. Did you know about the red liquid on the thermometer? You know how the red liquid sits in a glass tube and it's cradled inside the graduated scale? Well, the two of them were talking one day, and the red liquid said, "I know you're a graduate, but I got more degrees than you have. Okay? Roll in the control room.
And so for the past 22 years, Wayne has steadily developed, and the number of individuals and families that have been assisted by Wayne have now become legion. Hear now the word of the Lord.
Me han enviado a predicar buenas nuevas a los habitantes.
Lo Spirito del Signore sopra di me.
Lecture du livre d'Isaïe. L'Esprit du Seigneur Yahvé est sur moi. Adonai Eloheinu Alai, Ya'an Moshat Adonai Oti.
Der Geist Gottes des Herrn ist auf mir, weil der Herr mich gesalbt hat.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be your prayer as we go our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
How is everyone today?
We're fine, but I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm reading all these things, requests for help from organizations trying to help people with terrible problems. And now I see in the paper that about this article about the no freeze shelter, and the soup kitchen has no food on its shelves. And and there was a military family that lost their home because they couldn't pay their electric bill. It's terrible.
It's just a different world out there.
How can we possibly help all these people? It's overwhelming. Is there any reason to keep trying? There seems to be so much despair.
Well, I know it sounds that way, but we have to help. We have to try to help someone. And, well, I brought something for you today. Here. These are from my little old auntie. She's about 80 years old, and she was out having some ice cream at Dairy Bar a few weeks ago, mind you. But she saw this man, and he had a small little coat on, and he just looked like he was in need of a lot of help. She thought, you know, he must be cold and hungry. So she didn't know what to do, so she went home and she started to knit. And she made these scarves, and she said, maybe they can be used for somebody. So before you know it, I had this package here for you to take to Wayne, and she's got another package for me to take to the soup kitchen.
That is so precious. Is she knitting any more?
Well, you know my aunt, once she gets a bee in her bonnet, there's going to be a lot more to come.
I wish I could knit.
All right, Mom, let me help you out. You know how you told Grace that if she never started practicing her violin that she wouldn't be able to play all the songs she can play now? This is the same thing. You feel despair over how many people need help. You feel stuck because you can't help them all. This is just like the violin. You need to start with what you know and what you can do. You don't have to be able to do it all in the beginning like you just told Grace. You always say you'll feel better if you just get started, and action pushes back despair. You should take your own advice.
Wow.
Who was that person, and what did she do with my child?
She must take after your husband.
The seed that falls on good ground will yield a fruitful harvest. The seed that falls on good ground will yield a fruitful harvest.
The Wyndham Area Interfaith Ministry uplifts and unites our community by providing caring service and resources to meet our neighbors' needs with dignity and respect.
Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the gift of this day and for this opportunity to come together as the community of Wyndham comes and shares the many gifts and blessings which you have given to each of us. We thank you especially for the desires of our hearts, the work of our hands, and the motivation of our feet as we look forward to this afternoon's walk.
Feed the hungry. Give drink to those who thirst. Shelter the stranger. Clothe the naked. Visit the sick. Bury the dead. Minister to the prisoner. Well, minister to the prisoner, now there's one that resonates deeply for me. We are, all of us, damaged angels. Those of us who can leave the prison after a 2-hour visit, and those of us who cannot. Those of us who eat at the Covenant Soup Kitchen, and those of us who cook and serve there. Those of us who take what we need from the Wayne storehouse, and those of us who give to Wayne we really didn't need in the first place. Those of us who, on a cold winter night, take shelter at the No Freeze Center or the Holy Family Shelter, and those of us who manage and maintain these refuges. We are not either and or. We are not have and have not. We are one another, connected hand to hand to hand by our collective humanity. And so for this coming holiday season and for all the seasons that follow it, may we heed the wise counsel of Isaiah by preaching the good news to the poor, by binding up the brokenhearted, and by providing a release from darkness for those who live in prisons of their own or others' making. And as we do so, we will test our own still wet wings, tentatively at first, and then with greater and greater authority. And as that happens, we will rise above the concrete and razor wire of our own shortcomings and sins. Our shackles will loosen and fall. Our perspective will change. We will fly away.
blessings you have bestowed upon us, spiritual and temporal, our faith and religious heritages, our food and shelter, our health, our love for one another, our family and friends.
thought that was such a good video, didn't you? I liked it very, very much. And I want to introduce to you the man who made it. This is the Reverend Scott Bartlett. Hi, Scott. How are you today?
Hello. Thank you for including me on your show.
Well, it's a pleasure. What you're doing is makes me very excited and thankful. Tell me now about this local ministry.
Sure, Wayne, which is Wyndham Area Interfaith Ministry.
Wyndham Area Interfaith Ministry. Okay.
Yes, quite a name, so we just reduced it down to Wayne. And it's been active for over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, and it includes all the towns in Wyndham County and actually some of the towns and other counties around the northeast Connecticut, or sometimes called the quiet quarter of Connecticut. And there's over 40 churches involved.
How many?
Over 40.
Wow, that's marvelous.
Over 40 churches, synagogues. We got stores, friends meetings. We got a whole lot of people involved in the ministry that's going on out of downtown Willimantic and also in the communities surrounding us. We're able to both deliver and pick up furniture, all kinds of furniture. We're able to give away free all of this furniture, including stoves, refrigerators, all of this stuff for free out of our downtown warehouse, which is a 5-story building downtown that was donated to Wayne about a little less than 10 years ago.
Oh my goodness, you have your own warehouse?
We have our own warehouse, so our director would rather it be all on one floor. It would make it easier for her, but it's several floors. Right now, actually, I just bought some stair treading to make the stairs safer up and down, but we do have an elevator that came as a grant from the state of Connecticut a few years back. That was a great grant. And we have clothing that goes out to folks. They come in and shop, and everything's for free.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What's the address?
The address is on Main Street in Willimantic. It's 866 Main Street in Willimantic. And then we have a drop-off location on the back side of the building. It's down in, I think it's River Drive or Riverside Drive. And it's just on the back of the building. And it's where folks can drop off furniture, can drop off clothing, can drop off all kinds of stuff that we recycle back out to the community, making sure that it's in quality condition. We're able to offer all kinds of stuff for free.
I just think that's wonderful. Hold on a second. I got to put up the volume. I got to make sure people are hearing you. And what are the hours it's open?
Well, we're open for shopping from here. I believe it's 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Let me just check that out. Sorry.
Okay.
We also have heating assistance. Now, the program that you watched, the program which was for the Walk for Walk,
Yeah.
that funded one of the particular ministries that we're able to offer to lower income folks in our community, which is a heating assistance.
Oh, that's great.
And
Eating assistance.
yeah, for heating assistance, we're able to offer grants to people that they don't pay back that are having trouble with their heating bills. We're able to raise almost $30,000 a year with this Walk for Warmth that's supported by our whole community. And we're able to share that back out in the community when the state and the federal grants run out, or when they're not able to meet the particular income group that we are able to meet. So we take the place.
Yeah. Well, hey, I think that's what Luke 6 says. You give money and don't expect to get anything back.
That's for sure. That's why it's a ministry, and that's why we're nonprofit also. And we have trustworthy crew down there who's working the doors, and our administration is awesome, and they've been committed to this for years and years and years. Let me make sure I have those hours correct for you here, because I want to make sure. Now, Monday was closed, but Tuesday's 9 a.m. to 12 noon,
And anybody can come from your area.
Anyone can come from our area, and even outlying
I love it.
areas, we do service.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And people can call about office hours, because the office hours are later than that. For office hours, it's 860.
One moment, please. I want to make sure I have it right on the screen. 860 456 7270. And what is that, the warehouse or the church?
That's at the warehouse. That's down there. In Victoria, Victoria Nemorowski is our director. Evelyn Soya is our assistant director, and she handles all requests. Well, when Victoria does it. And then we also have a furniture manager. Her name is Gina. And
Gina, G-I-N-A?
actually, it's M-E-E-N-A-H. Nina.
Say again, Scott.
M as in Nancy.
Yes.
2 E's.
Yes.
N as in Nancy. A-H.
Oh, Nina. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, that's Victoria and Evelyn and Nina.
And then we have other events as fundraisers. We also do a annual steeplechase, which is in, I think it's here now in the summer, and that is well attended by almost 400 riders this last year who rode in the steeplechase either 100 miles, 50 miles, or I rode the 26-mile off-road this last year. Had a good workout and was able to raise a bunch of funds.
When is that this year?
That's in August, and it's the third Saturday in August.
And is there anything big coming up in April, Scott?
In April, some of the stuff that we're doing in April, let me just make sure I have everything correct for you. We have been working on energy awareness as well as energy savings. And so one of the things that we've been working on is saving energy, and we're going to start as several Wayne-based communities. We've already gone through these energy audit classes together. We did this during the fall last year.
Good for you.
And we want to make sure that when people are donating money, that we're using it responsibly, not only to give back out to the community, but also in our costs, our overhead costs. We want to make sure that those are low, and being responsible in the way that God's asked us to be stewards of our environment also. That's one of our focus. So we're going to be doing some games on that. Like the game show, like Lose As Much Weight As You Can. I don't watch TV, so I don't know what the name of the game is, but there's a reality show where you lose as much weight as you can, and the most that loses is the winner. So we're going to do that with energy, and we're going to have that over the month of April for several of our faith communities that have been involved in the Wyndham Energy Resource Coalition, which is our subgroup of Wayne on the energy resources. Another thing in April that we're having is a workday cleanup on April 26th, which is going to be a town pride town-wide. So all of Willimantic's getting involved in this, and some of their surrounding towns. But we're going to be doing a workday down at Wayne, and I'm organizing a painting of our handicap access ramp out in front.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
We're going to paint that, or stain that, and get that all set up. That's on April 26th. One of the other things that we do on April 26th in the evening, in fact, is that there's a Wayne Spring Wake with terrific music at the Elks Club here in Willimantic from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. with people like the Bruce John and Eagleville Band, Jason Altieri, Patty Tewitt, the Masha Brothers, and all this at the Elks Club benefits Wayne. That's on, again, April 26th, in the evening starting at 7 o'clock.
April 26th, 7 p.m. at the Elks.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun event, one of the fundraisers.
Okay, I'll try to get that on the video and the screen. Well, I thought your DVD was superlative, and I look forward to seeing the next 3. And we'll have our program next week. And we'll underscore all those things again.
Great.
Yeah. So I'll see you next week, and we'll have some more information, Scott.
Good. I look forward to talking with you again soon.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And God has blessed us with you. And I can see why it's so hard to get you to sit down for an interview because you're so busy.
Oh.
All right. All right. I'll be in touch with you, Scott.
Thank you, Glendora.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.